Hari Om. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. It's amazing how many people made it back out at 9 p.m. But we're so glad you're here and thankful to be celebrating with you this evening. So just a few more hours and we'll welcome in the new year. We'll begin tonight's program with some of the Integral Yoga chants, and then Sachi will take over as the MC for the remaining of the evening. So most of us should be familiar with some of the chants from last night's program. So we'll begin with 3 Oms and then some of the opening slokas. If you know them, feel free to join in. And then when we get to page 12 in the blue booklets, we'll move into call and response. So beginning with 3 Oms. Jaya Guru Shiva Guru Hare Guru Ram. 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 Jagat Guru Param Guru Sat Guru Sham. Jagat Guru Param Guru Sat Guru Sham. Shiva Guru Hare Guru Ram. Jaya Guru Shiva Guru Hare Guru Ram. Shivananda 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 Pariman. Shivananda 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 Pariman. Shivananda 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 Pariman. Shivananda 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 Pariman. Shivananda 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 Rakshama. Shivananda 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 Rakshama. Shivananda 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 Pahimam. Shivananda 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 Rahimam. Shivananda 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 Pahimam. Shivananda 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 Pahimam. Shivananda 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 Rakshama. Shivananda 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 Rakshama. Shivananda 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 Rakshama. Shivananda
Shivananda, Shivananda Rakshama.
Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya.
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 Sachidananda Guru Sachidananda.
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 Shri Guru Jaya 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 Guru Sachidananda.
Jaya Guru Jagat Guru Sachidananda.
Jaya Guru Jagat Guru Sachidananda.
Jagat Guru Param Guru Sachidananda.
Jagat Guru Param Guru Sachidananda.
Param Guru Om 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 Guru Sachidananda.
Sachidananda 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 Guru Sachidananda.
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 Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Shiva.
Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Shiva.
Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Shiva.
Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Shiva.
Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Shiva.
Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Shiva.
Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Shiva.
Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Shiva.
Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Shiva.
Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Shiva.
Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Sada Shiva, Samba Shiva. Samba Sada Shiva Samba Shivom.
Samba Sada Shiva Samba Sada Shiva Samba Sada Shiva Samba Shivom.
Samba Sada Shiva Samba Sada Shiva Samba Sada Shiva Samba Shivom.
Samba Sada Shiva Samba Sada Shiva Samba Sada Shiva Samba Shivom.
Samba Sada Shiva Samba Sada Shiva Samba Sada Shiva Samba Shivom.
Samba Sada Shiva Samba Sada Shiva Samba Sada Shiva Samba Shivom.
Samba Sada Shiva Samba Sada Shiva Samba Sada Shiva Samba Shivom.
Samba Sada Shiva Samba Sada Shiva Samba Sada Shiva Samba Shivom.
Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Hari Para Shakti Palayamam.
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 Om Mata, Om Mata, Om Shri Mata Jagadamba.
Om Mata, Om Mata, Om Shri Mata Jagadamba.
Om Mata, Om Mata, Om Shri Mata Lalitamba.
Om Mata, Om Mata, Om Shri Mata Lalitamba.
Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Hari Para Shakti Palayamam.
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 Om Mata, Om Mata, Om Shri Mata Jagadamba.
Om Mata, Om Mata, Om Shri Mata Jagadamba.
Om Mata, Om Mata, Om Shri Mata Lalitamba.
Om Mata, Om Mata, Om Shri Mata Lalitamba.
Amba Parameshwari Akhilandeshwari Hari Para Shakti Palayamam.
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 Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
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 Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari 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 Om.
Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om.
Hari 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 Om.
Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, 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 Hari Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om,
Hari Om, Hari Om.
Hari 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 Om.
Hari 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 Om.
Hari 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 Om.
Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, 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 Hari Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om.
Hari 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 Om, Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Hari Hari Om.
Hari Hari Om.
Hari Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. Thank you all for your spirited kirtan this evening. Thank you all so much. That's Sister Vani on harmonium. Reverend Surya on drums. Tapas. That's Lady and Chitra. Turya in the back. Krishna Kumari in the middle. Jivana on the end. Thank you all so much. Yay. Way to start the night. Yes, thank you. And I guess we'll just clear it off. Close the curtain. Thank you all. Om Shanti. All right. Well, good evening and welcome, everyone. I'm Sachi Murphy. And on behalf of Sachidananda Ashram Yogaville, I want to welcome you to this evening's Vimeo streamed New Year's Eve satsang celebration. We are thrilled you are all here. We are honored to have all of our beautiful participants in Yogaville for our annual retreat. They are blessing us with very deep and profound silence. It's always such a gift to have you all here. It changes things in Yogaville when we have so many people celebrating silence. And maybe some of you in Never Never Land out there in Vimeo land are also experiencing silence this evening. If not, welcome and join us. Thank you so much for coming. So I will take a moment to light the altar lamps as our first experience here. We're going to invite all of the saints and sages from past, present, and future to join us lighting the altar lamps. Thank you. While we chant the prayers for world peace, you can stand if that's comfortable for you. They're on the yellow sheets. Auspiciousness be unto all. Perfect peace be unto all. Fullness be unto all. Prosperity be unto all. Happiness be unto all. Perfect health be unto all. May all see good in everyone. May all be free from suffering. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you. You can be seated. It's a very special evening. So next we'll have a brief video of Sri Swami Satchidananda, our spiritual teacher here and founder of Yogaville. And the message is on peace and happiness. So I hope you will enjoy.
I am reminded of is, first one is a sort of question form. It looks like the great warrior king Arjuna was asking his spiritual guide and teacher to show him the way to find peace. But even more than the peace, he just wanted to be happy, which seemed to be the quest of everybody and everything in the world. There's not even a single person who doesn't want to be happy. People, animals, plants, they all look for happiness. One doesn't have to be, quote and unquote, religious. Even a person who doesn't seem to believe in the so-called organized religions or atheist, or in the words of the Russian friends, non-believers, they also look for happiness. Right now we see thousands of people jumping over the fence, going to the other side, looking for happiness between East Germany and West Germany. You don't hesitate to go through any kind of ordeal to find the peace. find the happiness. So Arjuna simply have asked, how can I be happy? And Krishna was more or less laughing at him, saying, how can you be happy without peace? To quote the exact phrase in Bhagavad Gita, just for your reference, Ashantasya kuta sukam. Ashantasya, the one who does not seem to have peace. Kuta sukam, where is happiness? So where is happiness to the person who doesn't have peace? Well, naturally, Arjuna should ask another question then. If that is so, where can I get peace? Is it something I can buy in the supermarket? Or forget about everything, get drunk and go to sleep and find peace? Or commit suicide and find peace? How can I find peace? And he gives answer by another phrase. Again, to quote the very Sanskrit phrase itself, Tyagat Shantir Anantaram. Tyagat, by tyaga, by dedication, by renunciation, by giving up, in simple plain English. By giving up Shantir Anantaram, one can get unending peace. That summarizes the way to peace. In one word, I can say, if you are interested in peace, give up. But what to give up? Our friend introduced me as a person who just came from the Himalayan cave. So, I went there to find peace. Many go there to the caves, to secluded areas, to the quiet retreats, monasteries, convents, to find the peace. Do they get it? The answer is no. Because it's not by changing the place or giving up something that you have been using, you find the peace. It's not giving up the material side, giving up the world. Even the Bible at one point mentions that. In the Jesus words, if you want to follow me, leave everything behind. Carry the cross. Follow me. If we can understand the meaning in a superficial level, it looks like giving up the material things. We have seen people who do that. I remember once a gentleman who came to Rishikesh, Himalayas, and saw, oh, what a wonderful place, very picturesque, peaceful, the banks of the Ganges. It's so peaceful. I'm going to go back home, settle everything and come over here and stay over. Yes, he went back, and as said, he came back. He went into a quiet place, stayed there for a little while, but then within a week he started coming to the post office. He said, "What are you doing here?" "Oh, I thought probably I left my address. I thought I might get a letter from the home. Because my boy was studying in the final year, and I just wanted to know whether he passed or not." He gave up everything, but here he is thinking of them. What is that kind of giving up means? It's not the things, it's your attachment to it. The sense of owning, possessing, the mindness. Give up this I, me, mine. Doesn't matter where you are free. Real giving up is that. Mentally detached. Stay where you are, do what you are doing. But do not try to possess anything. Because that is the cause for restlessness. I know some of you might be expecting me to talk about the world peace and the peace in 1990s. I know that's the topic of the evening. But before that, I like to say that the peace really begins with you.
Well, thank you, Swami Satchidananda, for being with us, offering that great message, peace, and thank you all for being here and contributing, I think, to world peace. And certainly, on this New Year's Eve, we could be in a lot of other places, practicing a lot of other things, but here you all are, practicing being peaceful and silent and making a difference. Truly, truly making a difference. So thank you all. Peace begins with you. And then you take that peace, bring it home to your friends and family, your communities. And this is how we transform the world. One silent retreat at a time. Thank you very much for being here. We have another Swami with a message. Our beloved Swami Hamsananda Ma. Welcome, Swamiji. Swami Hamsananda Ma is a senior disciple of Swami Satchidananda and has been a sannyasin, a monastic, since 1975. She transcribed Gurudev's teachings for 20 years and compiled the book of Gurudev's teachings called The Golden Present. Sharing her humor and wisdom in inspirational and spiritual talks, her advice to all is just have faith and identify with the true self. So please welcome Swami Hamsananda. Do you need some water?
Hari Om.
Down here? Oh, yeah, there's one right there. Good. Perfect.
You're expecting something. I am too. You've taken many births to be in this room, plus this one. We don't know how many. But everything you and I have experienced in all those lifetimes and this lifetime till now have prepared us for who we are right now. So what's next? And we'll all find out. Better we don't know now. Does anyone have a dog at home? If you don't have a dog, or if you do have a dog, we all have something waiting for us at home. Well, I'm already home. But when you go home, there's something that is going to greet you, just like a dog. What happens? The dog hears the car in the driveway, the key in the door, and it's standing there to greet you. It's so happy to see you, so happy to see you. You don't have a dog? Something's waiting for you. Your old habits. So this weekend, these days for you, not weekend, weekdays, this retreat is preparing you for the rest of your life. So you just don't go home and have the same old things, as wonderful as they may be, to greet you. But what is new in your life? Swami Satchidananda said, one time I heard it, I don't know if anybody else did, but I'll never forget it. He said, even to be in this room, the satsang hall, even to be in the room, you have to have done good works in many lifetimes. So we earn our destiny by doing good works and by doing things that aren't so good for us or for anybody else. So is your thought, before you do anything, before you think, say, or do anything, going to bring some good to someone, including yourself, and no harm to anyone, including yourself? Will it, whatever you think, say, and do, bring you closer to peace and happiness? Permanent peace and happiness, or temporary? I want to read a poem to you because I know you're in the mood. The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth, then took the other as just as fair and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that, the passing there had worn them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Everyone in this room has taken that road less traveled by. And you've done a great thing not everyone in the world has done or could do. How many in the whole world are in the gambling saloon tonight, celebrating New Year's Eve, and look what your destiny brought you to be here at Yogaville. Yesterday, I was in town, Charlottesville, and it was lots of fun. It was time to come home, and I passed this huge truck parked. Well, I don't know what you call it. The front part wasn't attached, so it was the tractor trailer, huge, just enormous. And the whole side of that truck, there wasn't anyone in it. It was parked behind the buildings near Wegmans, and it had two words on it. Choose love. I'll never know until I become enlightened or pass on to the next, from this birth to the next, why that was on that truck. But it gave me the idea of what to say tonight. Choose love. Whatever the question is, and you probably heard this somewhere before, whatever the question is, the answer is always love. If you don't know what to do, you always have a choice. You may not have a choice over what comes to you from outside, but you have a choice over one thing: your attitude toward what comes to you when it comes to you. What should I think, say, or do? I don't feel like being loving today. Probably no one in this room would have such a thought. But if you did, what should I do? I don't feel so loving. If I was feeling loving, what would I think? What would I say? What would I do? And you'll always have the answer. And do the thing, think the thing, or say the thing that will bring happiness to someone or many, including yourself. And that's always going to be the right choice. Swami Shivananda, I know you know now, Swami Satchidananda's guru, lived in Rishikesh in the Himalayas, and his ashram is still there, Shivananda Ashram. And he was outside a building, and there was a pot of water there with a scoop, and it was for the inmates of the ashram to drink from. And there was a monkey there. He was there, and some of the ashramites were there also. And they're seeing this monkey is trying to drink the water too. Well, too, he was thirsty. They were thirsty. And one of the inmates tried to shoo him away. And Swami Shivananda said, "No, stop, let him drink." You're thirsty, he's thirsty, let him drink. And he said, look at that. Look at what just happened. The person who tried to shoo the monkey away. What is your first thought in the split second something happens? What is your first thought? Try that. It's pretty interesting. He said that will tell you what a saint thinks. Loving thoughts, oh, let the monkey drink. He said, let the monkey drink. So what is your first thought when anything happens? Is it a loving, kind, helpful, unselfish thought? Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. told this story. It was in a book called of his talks, called I Have a Dream. And he said, as he told the story, he and Mrs. King were traveling on the road to Jericho in the Holy Land. And probably you remember the story or the parable of the Good Samaritan. And there was someone lying in the road and in obvious distress, and two came by and passed him on either side, leaving him lying in the road. And the Good Samaritan came along and stopped and helped him. And Dr. King said, he and Mrs. King, and he was reflecting on what that parable was. He said it was a perfect place for, even that day when they were traveling, for robbers, because there were steep hills and bushes there on one side of the road. I think it's like Big Sur. And on the other side of the road, a sharp drop to the sea. It would be a good place for robbers to hide in the bushes and jump out on the travelers. It is even today called the Road of Blood. He called it the Bloody Pass in the story because there were so many robbers who did just that, attacking the travelers who came along. And he said, on further reflection, what was really going on there? And he said, the first two who came by and passed and left the distressed man said to themselves and to each other, if we stop and help him, what will happen to us? And the Good Samaritan came along, and he thought, if I don't stop and help him, what will happen to him? Is that my first thought when anything happens? It's time for me to give love or kindness. As His Holiness the Dalai Lama said, my religion is kindness. By every thought, word, and deed, how I put my shoes down and the shoe shelf outside, how I speak to any animal or flower or plant, how I touch anything. I think everything has feelings, which reminds me the other day, I hope this doesn't spoil your life, but it could. I haven't said it yet. You don't know what it is. We have someone, Alex, who makes tacos sometimes for anyone who wants to come over there at lunchtime in the community. And it it was maybe a week ago or so, and there were gingerbread persons. They had eyes and a mouth, and I broke 2 of the legs off. And I ate the legs. And I'm looking at this gingerbread person. I can't believe my feeling. I broke its legs off and it's staring at me with these 2 beady eyes. And what do I do now? I can never eat a gingerbread person again. It's sort of funny, but I hope it doesn't spoil your life. But if there's a serious drop in people buying gingerbread persons, it's because I told that story and you heard it. There's let's see what time it is. I have my orders. So there was a book that was pretty famous and well known years ago called The Hidden Messages in Water, Dr. Emoto from Japan. And he looked at drops of water through a microscope very intensely to see what was in there. And with an experiment where there were 3 glasses of water. 1 glass had a sign on it, or you could talk to it and say, "You're so beautiful, I love you." And the second glass of water said, "You're so ugly, I hate you." And the third glass was totally ignored, and that one suffered the most. The second one, "You're so ugly, I hate you." And he looked at it, and each drop of water was all amorphous and ugly and gray and all twisted up. And the one where he said, "I love you, you're so beautiful, I love you," was a snowflake design in white. So it was suggested that we drink our water, and before drinking it, you say, "Thank you, I love you." And I've started doing that with all kinds of things now. You have anything? Oh, your hand hurts. "Thank you, I love you." If you don't have your microscope, something's going on there. And if you can do that with water, what is going on with your body all the time? What is going on with everyone you see? And you send either silently or with a smile or with some kindness, love to everyone you meet, or groups of people, or the whole world in your prayers. Because what is going on in the world right now, and where you are, you can send these loving vibrations to everyone. Do I need to remind you? Well, too bad, because I just did. And Paramahansa Yogananda, the first one right up there, said, "You may not have a lot of money to give, but you have smiles. Be a smile millionaire." When you give love, when you serve, you're giving love. And just to smile, if you don't feel like making gingerbread persons or anything else in an active physical manner, you have a smile, and you can give love that way. I'm going to finish with a little something that Gurudev said, because I love what he said. And you may say this is the end of something, one part of your life, but it's the beginning. And you get to decide. When you wake up every morning, you get to decide what your day is going to be like. Before you say something, you get to decide whether it's going to be kind or hurt. You get to decide every moment up here. Gurudev said, let's see, May 25th, 1996. Your ultimate goal is to serve, 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 and service with love. That's why I enjoy playing tennis. I didn't know Gurudev played tennis. My tennis is not in the court. There is no net. There is no racket. I don't have a racket. I love to serve. Is that not what you do? Serve all, love all. What a beautiful game that is. So play your tennis in life. Love and serve. Now the ball is in your court. I wish you all the happiness in the world, supreme peace, radiant health, prosperity, and no regrets. Happy New Year.
Thank you, Hamsananda Ji. Such a blessing to have you here in Yogaville. We get to hear Hamsananda stories often, and there's a lot of joy in that. So we are very blessed to have you here in Yogaville. Okay, we have just a few announcements before we finish up in this area. Of course, timing is everything. We have an appointment at midnight, and if there was such a thing as time, but tonight there is. So just a few changes that seems that the nature of reality is that everything changes, and that we were going to have a fire ceremony this evening, and the wind has decided to come, and we've decided to not do that. So we'll have a different kind of a ceremony. We have another plan. Actually, Swami Karunananda came up and said, often what we have done in the past, do you remember that in the beginning of the retreat, we had the idea we were going to put two different intentions? An intention for something that you'd like to release in 2025, something that you no longer need to hold on to. You can write it on a sheet of paper. You can fold it up. And then something on the other sheet of paper, something that you'd like to manifest in 2026. So both of those can be folded up. We have a couple bowls on the altar. And while you are placing your intentions in the bowls, we will be doing the gongs and the bells, and all of the sounds and vibrations will bring all of your intentions out into the ethers. So it will work similarly as the fire. And that should be fun also. But while you have a little bit of time, we're going to go out and celebrate with some beverages and maybe some sweets. Thank you, Mateus, our beautiful, beautiful kitchen manager. Mateus has, yay, thank you so much. And then we'll come back in here. So we have about maybe 30 minutes or so before, we still have a closing in here, but we have about 30 minutes or so that we can enjoy a beverage, think about your intentions, write them down, and come back in here before we go to the van. And then we will travel up to Lotus. So we'll try to do that, say 30 minutes in here. So after leaving, releasing the intentions, the vans are parked in VVA, behind VVA, where they always are. We'll make our way down to the Sacred Lotus Shrine, where Tanya Anisimova, is she here? Om Shanti. She'll be also gifting us and transporting us into the ethers with her beautiful music. At 11:45, we have the option to move up to the upper level of the Lotus Shrine and sit and bring in the new year in silence, or you can just stay in the All Faiths Hall, if that's your choice. It's a beautiful choice also. Okay, I just have a couple announcements for scheduling purposes. And please remember, if you do want to join us for the Chidambaram Puja in the morning, how many would like to do that? So we just want to know how many vans we want and how much prasad we should make. Okay, all right. So it looks like a celebration at Chidambaram. 7:45, the vans behind VVA. Second announcement is for our group walk. Walk for World Peace tomorrow. We'll meet here in Shivananda Hall. We'll chant for a bit, change the vibration a little bit, and then we start the walk from here. We have options for the walk. We can make it a 10 to 12 minute walk down Lotus Road and then return here. We can go a little bit farther and make it about a 22 minute walk. And then we can also make